-7, -8, and he's still mashing, but he's mashing effectively. He's mashing moves that are extremely evasive and give him advantage, and that's where he finds his openings. And like when I was playing against him, it like I got dragged down there with him. I'm like, I gotta be more malicious to fight like this.
Yeah, it gets the way that he plays is very similar to how like Japanese players play.
Yeah,
Not very. It's very atypical to how like NA plays, which is so interesting because like you would think most people. Wow, nice pickup. You would think most people would try to like play similar to like Shadow, right? Shadow plays super chill, very mellow, not really respect the opponent, etc.
And I'm more so in that like camp if I had to lean one way or another. But Joe is just very much on the like he looks at Nobia as an inspiration. You know. But this matchup is interesting from the oh, there we go. We're not going to have that on Tuesday, I swear.
Nice combo.
This might kill. Oh, it's close.
Good golly gee. Scary situation.
Oh, Jake holding the duck. Oh, off axis. I feel like King is a very good player to play against a Claudio that plays like Joe, because down forward 2 is an amazing button that's extremely low commitment and very good at keeping him in check on those minus frames, so you want to be disrespectful.
The thing about it is he despite him like doing a lot of down jabs and stuff, he knows when to step against specifically down forward 2. So if he makes like some minor adjustments and he knows you're mashing down forward 2 after,
he can punish you for it.
He will sidestep twin pistons. Easy.
But now you have him sidestepping, so pressing the button, and now you have like your opportunity to run your own offense.
Exactly. That's where the Tekken kicks in.
Yeah. Oh, back through 3 being -10. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Yeah. Oh, nice micro duck.
That move's reactable, yeah.
The 3-2? Yeah. But the 3 is -10. So there's like a little bit of like a punish mix-up going on there. And it's also important because, oh, that was a really good Shining Wizard. The neutral 3 has better tracking than his other I-14 mid and down forward 3. So if you're always trying to fuzzy duck the 3-2, like there is like a layer 2 where Claudio can like really abuse that if you aren't willing to just like take your I-10 punish.
Interesting. But you can see Joe trying to...
Oh, that whiffs at that range. Oh, he got the back.
Oh, it's got wall splat. Oh.
That was such a funky situation.
Oh, easy 80.
Right? Oh, of course it does that because he needs it, you know? Great patience from Jake staying on the ground there.
Nice awareness from Joe, not letting the down 1-2 rip. Down back 1-2. Oh, wow.
You're talking about the down back 1-2, that's the uppercut?
No, he does like the... It's his starburst. His starburst sends his opponent flying to the wall. Down 1-2? You like the,
down
like
1-2?
And then to like...
Oh, the 2-hit one? Oh, yeah, that's, yeah, down 1-2, down 1-2.
Observe. Wow.
Nice disrespect from Jake.
I had to. The explosion. Wow, what did this whip? Oh, what in the pickup?
Oh my goodness, such a bizarre situation.
Nice combo adjustment from Joe, minding the wall, the awkwardness here. Oh, sidestep jab, keep him in check.
But Jake holding his ground. Oh, crazy whip.
Oh, duck. Wow. Even Joe Budden.
Joe taking it in a very, very close match. Now this is first to 3. So there's lots of time for both players to adjust to one another.
Oh, absolutely.
So we'll see how close it remains as the set goes on.
I agree. Jake has a pretty good, we were talking about this, SoCal Coliseum, Contender Coliseum.
Yeah.
Yesterday with Joe, we were talking about like, oh, adapting is so like unique to this game in terms of like you kind of have to, or else you'll just get figured out very quickly. And he was like, man, I'm kind of struggling with this because it's just playing Tekken, right? And once it gets past that first layer, it can get a bit struggle because if they figure you out, it kind of feels like, why do it? But I think now Joe kind of took that into consideration, and he's definitely a little bit more willing to change up some timings here. Like that use of that one jab.
Right.
I've never seen him use that. Like just straight up.
Because he wasn't pressing on the immediate, he was like hesitating in between, right, and moving slightly, right? And you're able to see how, like when Joe was like running at full throttle, just pressing immediate, right? Like Jake is like really willing to play because Jake likes playing at that pace. Like that's where he lives, right? But like as soon as like Joe like started like showing those like smaller timings, those smaller hesitations, that's when we saw Jake freeze up, right? And
gave him a lot of leverage.
Like Joe as a player, he's a lot more threatening, and if he's willing to slow down every now and then, that just makes him that much more scary.
Jake though is clearly adapting a little bit better.
Yeah, this has been very dominant by Jake so far.
Yeah, down 4-2 as you mentioned before. Very, very annoying to deal with, especially with Claudio since his moves tend to take a little bit longer to start up.
Right. Another big tool that we haven't seen come up so far in this matchup is Flex, because that was a crazy down 4-1-2 at the wall, but that was wild. See, that's the difference between me and just like, I would never do something like that. I'll be pressing back one or something there. Wow. A very dominant 3 rounds straight by Jake here. I was going to say is that Flex, it's really annoying for the Claudio player at like range like 3+ because like Claudio has a very good approaching game, right? Like there's lots of good mix-ups there, but like all of the buttons that like Claudio can press, like, you know, do like a run up back 1, do like a wall running 2, do a 4-4-4, all of those get neutralized by Flex. But I'm guessing that Joe like already understands that because he's very much relying on like the quicker small Tekken moves against Jake.
Yeah.
So we aren't seeing Flex come up as often.
Right. Yeah. That's one thing that I think Joe does well, is the fact that he doesn't like to commit too much with like wall running 2. If he's doing wall running 2, it's usually point blank just to get the pressure. But in terms of like spacing and things like that, he's definitely more willing to just back 3. Very quick recovery moves. So if you flex the move, it'll catch it, but it won't punish it, you know?
Right.
It'll take you, like, you'll take the damage, but there's really no retaliation attempt afterwards. Ooh.
That was something that it took me a while to understand in Season 1. I spent a lot of time, like, thinking about how to adapt my playstyle to deal with Flex.
Yeah, it was a busted move. Yeah. What it is now is still very much busted move.
Right.
But I think the immediate retaliation of just holding it for too long becomes a little bit more hard to punish. Like, if we're looking at quick things, because even then the recovery is a lot. Like just from doing it off rip, you can't really do an immediate punish attempt.
Right.
You kind of are forced to, you either hold it or you accept the fact that you're not going to get a retaliation attempt.
Right,
and then you just reset back to neutral, and it's like, all right, cool. I took the damage. I'll hold that L.
While we've been talking about Flex in theory, Jake cleaned up again with another 3 rounds here.
Yeah.
And if Jake continues this momentum, this is going to be the set for him. He's 1 game away from winning.
Yeah, grand finals.
So we'll see what Joe is able to do in order to adjust, get back in the game. And he's starting off very strong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Oh my!
He leg parried there.
Oh my goodness!
That was probably
4-4-3-2. It's just a terrible
You're
move.
right. You know what? You're right.
It's terrible.
What am I talking about?
He can just leg parry it, you know?
Wow, that was crazy. You don't see leg parry. You don't see parries, period, often. And the fact that he did it just so casually in such an awkward setting is just so crazy. Wow, nice little parry.
See, just like that with like 2 big reads, like the read on the leg parry and then that read on the flex like mind game he was playing there. Like Jake was able to like flip the momentum. We saw Joe slow down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Very good jab interrupt there. This is gonna get wall.
It is.
Oh, just short. Nice I-10 punish.
Joe really trying to get himself out of the wall and into the wall blast pressure. Putting that mix-up with wall running 2 and the heat smash, the low heat smash, very scary. Because either way, you're netting so much damage from it.
Exactly. Nice. Really good movement from Jake. Sidewalking left, the sidestep forward. That's really difficult to do.
Wow.
Jake 1 round away from taking winner's final and earning his seat in grand finals winner's side.
Yeah, Joe's finding these openings, but it's Jake's just kind of he's got way too many attempts here and doing a lot more damage than Joe's dishing out. The interrupts are so good, but
oh, great throw. Just short of ball. Oh, hop kick. Oh, just short. No punish.
Nice break. Uh-oh. This
Critical break. That would have killed him.
Yeah, this might be scary for Jake. Opening 2 at the wall. He's got his back against the wall. This is not good for Jake. He's trying to get out of there. Nice low parry. This kills.
Oh, this kills.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't think Jake dropped a single round after that first game.
No. Yeah, that was a straight 6-0. Good.
Straight 9-0.
9-0?
Yeah, because Joe took the first game, and then Jake just took 3 straight, right?
Did he?
Think so. It was 3-1 at the end. 6-0, 9-0, huge difference, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say.
All right.
Oh, you're
They're
up.
pointing at me.
So now we're gonna have Snappy and who? Oh, Snappy and Jocko. So some Lars and you're gonna see some Lars and Claudio gameplay.
I'm so tired.
Why did you leg parry?
Huh?
Why did you leg parry that?
That's the only way to not block 4-4.